same time, you couldn't establish even a physical game because you never got there on time. So they were on the puck, and we were doing a lot of watching, I thought, in that second period, and they just took the game away from us at that point.
You feel fortunate to get a point out of it, considering how difficult it was for the guys?
Well, to me, we played probably half a game. In the first half of the first period, I thought we started off well, and in the second half of the first, we just slipped, and then same thing in the second period. I thought our third period we battled a lot better, and every once in a while you rely on that sixth attacker to help you gain a point, and we'll take that tonight. But lately we've been winning games because we've been playing 60 minutes, and tonight wasn't the case.
You tweaked some of your lines in the third period. Is that just to try to get some stuff going after a tough period? Or?
Yeah, well, I think like I said, that second period and then the second half of the first, we just didn't seem to have any spark. So you move guys around a little bit, hoping that'll give them a jolt, and thought the guys responded fairly well.
Claude, no Malkin, no Sidney. How has Pittsburgh been able to adjust, and what did you see from them tonight?
Well, obviously they're missing some star players. We thought one of our best forward tonight was missing too. And you got to adjust to those kind of things. And what it boils down to is a team play, and that's what they did well tonight. They played a good team game. They were forechecking hard. They were on top of us, even when we got the puck in the neutral zone. They didn't give us much time. They really skated hard and took away our time and space, and they did a good job of that. And I think that's where their success came from tonight. And when you work hard enough, eventually you get rewarded. And they got a break there at the end, and were able to score the OT.
Beverly in there instead of Bergeron tonight. Did you like what he was able to bring to that line?
Yeah, I mean, he brought some speed, and he's a crafty centerman and a crafty player. So he was a logical choice, I think, to be put in that spot. But again, playing with some players he'd never played with before, and in the third period we moved some of those guys around. We moved Ryder with him, and would play with him a little bit. That seemed to spark that line, especially on that first shift. And thought, as a centerman, he did a good job.
Coach, can you just talk about Krejci, the way it seems like he's sort of flown under the radar a bit, the way he's playing right now, and then he comes up so clutch right now. Just talk about how he's just stepped up into the role.
Well, I mean, this is something that we've talked about for a good portion of the year, is that he's capable of doing that. And I think right now we're seeing David Krejci play the way I think we expect him to play, and it's as simple as that. So, I mean, if we're amazed by that's the way David Krejci should play, and that's what we expect out of him. And he's capable of making those plays. He's capable of seeing the ice well, and his two line mates are playing pretty well also. So that's made for a pretty successful line lately.
Did this one? It's for you guys. It's, I think, 5 games in 8 nights, and you finished that. I mean, did this one look more like maybe the tired game than say Thursday night?
Well, yeah, it did. I mean, we looked a little tired. Obviously, we didn't seem to have that jump for half the game, and again, those road trips will catch up, and we're trying to give them some rest, and we've got a big game coming up on Tuesday, and somehow you got to recover from this road trip and from the amount of games, and we've tried to do our best there. And I mean, if you're going to take one overtime loss in 8 games, it's not a bad thing. We just felt that I think we're expecting a lot out of ourselves right now, and disappointed that we didn't get that second point.